Hello and welcome to another American RPM, the relentless pursuit of what matters. Hey, you're here to see American companies that make American products, right? Yeah? Okay, good. You're in the right place. I'm Dale McLaughlin, and today the right place is Mount Airy, North Carolina. Mount Airy is just north of Charlotte, North Carolina, which, as you probably know, is one of our fastest growing metropolitan areas. It's also the second largest financial center in the U.S. It's home to some companies you may have heard of: Bank of America, Lowe's Hardware, Meineke, Goodrich, and Bojangles. Don't forget Bojangles. There's some good fried chicken just south of here. We're also on two major interstates, one east-west, one north-south. That means we're within a one-day's drive of 2/3 of the U.S. population. Now, why is that important? Well, transport costs have gone up sharply in the past few years, and the trend is for that to continue. Here, let's look at some numbers that show you what I'm talking about. The cost of diesel in 2010 to 2011 has gone up 19%. It's gone up from $2.84 to $3.38 a gallon. Hey, in 2010, it cost $1,600 to transport a load of freight from Orlando to Seattle. In 2011, that cost went up to $2,100. And it's projected to cost even more in 2012. Year over year, 2010 to 2011, freight volume went up an anemic 0.7%, while freight costs went up a staggering 18.8%. A lot of smart companies located around here because the transportation costs have increased so much. And one of those smart companies, and one of the smartest because they're not new to the rodeo, they've been around here since 1964, is NCFI Polyurethanes. That's Steve Riddle back there behind me. He's the president of NCFI, and he's invited us in to talk about what drives NCFI and what drives the people who work at NCFI.
NCFI manufactures polyurethane foams. We blend our own here.
We have the EndurTech line for roofing, geotechnical for pipeline and road DOT use, and we have high-performance insulation foams for the residential and commercial market.
They make foam. They're specialists in foam. On the commercial side, they make everything from furniture padding to marine flotation to the padding for roller coaster seats, to the goalpost protectors for the Dallas Cowboys. On the specialty side, they're actually changing the way we build in the United States.
We have three different products for the residential and commercial high-performance spray foam market. Insulblock, which is a commercial product, Insulstar, which is a high-performance 2-pound closed cell foam for residential, and Seal Light, which is a 1/2-pound open cell foam.
These are the ideal insulation because they're sprayed on as a liquid. They go into every nook and cranny in a house. So by closing all that up, we have taken those air transfers out and make it a warmer, more comfortable house. When you look at the amount of energy that is lost through a building, somewhere near 60% of the energy that we import right now is lost through the building envelope. If we can improve that, we can improve the stability and the security of the United States. We see more and more people concerned about the energy their building uses, and the perfect place to attack that is with the building envelope. We have a very dedicated workforce. They do an excellent job for us, and we're able to manufacture a product that fits the U.S. consumer. We understand the U.S. consumer, we understand what he needs and what he wants. The reason we do so much in terms of building science and technical service, training our people how to use the equipment, how to make a good spray foam product is, we can make the best spray foam in the world, but if it's not applied properly, it's not very good. So we think that we have to go that extra mile to make sure that our customer, the contractor, can provide an excellent product to the homeowner or the architect or building owner that he's trying to insulate. We look at it in two ways. We want to make our contractors, the person who applies our foam, successful. To do that, we have to satisfy his end customer. We have to make sure that that product is done correctly and gives that end customer exactly what he wants. That's why we have a great tech service department. That's why we have salesmen all over the U.S. so they can respond to the needs and desires of our ultimate customer. The reason we make our product here in the United States is because we want to leave a legacy to our children and grandchildren. The way we can do that is help with energy efficiency of all the buildings that we touch, and the other way is to provide jobs and opportunities for people here in the U.S. We think that that's our primary focus. Dale, like everyone else, we've looked at outsourcing, but we've always come back to the premise that we live here, our families live here. We want this country to be the best and brightest it can be. If we don't provide jobs for these people, they're not able to buy the products we sell and the products anyone else sells. And they're able to do it better, faster, cheaper than we could have it done anywhere else.
So now you know NCFI polyurethanes. And if you're like us at Sea Change, you're probably glad they're here in the U.S. making exceptional building products that are changing the way we build for the better. They're an excellent example of the American RPM series. We still make the best products in the world. We do with heart and soul because it's in our very DNA to do that. I want to thank Steve Riddle and everyone at NCFI for having the American RPM series here. And we'll look forward to seeing you again in your relentless pursuit of what matters. Steve, thanks.